What should I have? I'll take the traditional oreganese tea with my favorite diced fruits. Not too sweet, not too sour. May I have some of this? This is good. What if you added some leaves, symbolic of the laureate of the Carnival? Finished already? Oh, that's a very unique flavor. Thank you. Would you like to talk? Oh, it's a wonderful party. Very lively. It reminds me of Raguna's Carnival. Everyone dropping their work and worries to frolic in the streets. Oh, the singing, the dancing, the masks. It didn't matter if you were from a rival family, or one of those stern acolytes. For that one day, everyone just came together, sharing art and food you wouldn't see any other time. Now that Raguna is in peacetime, I'm sure they'll start hosting the Carnival again every year. And in the future, whether it's the Carnival or a party like this one, would it be all right if I celebrated with you? Then it's a date. I'll look forward to it.
Something refreshing, please. Oh, is that the Academy's latest research result? I'll have a little of that as well. A balanced sweetness and bitterness would be ideal. That looks promising. A bit more of this, if possible. Some chocolate marshmallows might be nice. Oh, let's include that one. It looks wonderful. I'll take my sip now. It tastes good. Thank you, Mentor. Is there anything I can help you with, Mentor? President Lucilla told me Lolo Logistics had found a special sonorosphere. She said its method of anchoring to reality might give valuable insight for my project. I dropped everything to come here, only to realize that she'd tricked me. She said over the comms, "You've been running on no sleep for days, haven't you? Consider this a mandatory break. There's a rather fun party happening. Just relax and enjoy yourself. When it's time, someone will be along to take you home." It's all right. I'm not upset. I'm used to her methods. I'm not really sure of the metrics for evaluating a party's success, but if fun is the primary variable, then yes, the data seems positive. I've only ever read about many of the things here. Seeing them up close is a new kind of experience. It's just... the atmosphere feels a little too social for my taste. I will attempt to acclimatize. You as well, Mentor. A break will look good on you.
A slow drizzle of herb-infused fruit vinegar into the sauce while it simmers. What a lovely little trick. A whisper of acidity won't bully the other flavors. Instead, it will bloom on the tongue, like a jelly rose medusa unfurling, leaving a delicious echo on the tip of the tongue. Greetings. Care for something to eat? They use humble ingredients here, but their techniques are rather intriguing. Trust me, they won't disappoint. It has. After the Phasalia curse was lifted, I slowly began to taste again. It was a gradual homecoming, of course, not an overnight miracle. But compared to when I couldn't tell bitter from sweet, it's a vast improvement. And I have you to thank for that. Everything you did in Renacita gave the world back to me, one flavor at a time. Though I've already given you my token of gratitude, should you desire more, I would be pleased to oblige. Speaking of which, with Phasalia family affairs back in order, I find myself, as its head, somewhat idle. Rather than remain confined to the estate, I'd like to travel, to see sights I've never seen. The world is vast, and I expect it to be a long journey. Of course, I'd also enjoy trying new foods and attempting to recreate them with my own hands. Consider it a form of palate rehabilitation. Would you travel with me and sample my creations along the way? Ah, ever so gracious. Then it's settled. But tell me, are you not the least bit concerned I might poison you?
Last time, Geisel asked me to help him recreate a particular drink.
You can tell Mr. Capone really You can tell Mr. Capone really misses Geisel. You can tell Mr. Capone really misses. You can tell Mr. Capone really misses Geisel. You can tell Mr. Capone really misses Geisel.
Hey, Rover! Over here!
Lene? Don't tell me you're skipping class again.
Don't stereotype me. I'm not playing hooky this time. I've actually got business here. See this display? The Academy teamed up with Lolo Logistics to share some vehicle tech for hauling cargo over rough terrain. That's not the point. Anyway, the demo vehicle started acting up during testing, and some of the custom parts weren't ready in time. If this keeps up, the Academy's reputation could take a real hit. So, to keep things on track and make sure the partnership goes smoothly, they put me in charge. The teachers agreed I should handle it, since I'm pretty handy with maintenance and mods. Of course! You think I'd sign up just because this party looks fun? As long as I get the exhibit running smoothly for the demo, I'll have plenty of time to myself. Don't worry about me. I even checked with the teachers who came here on vacation. You know what they said?
This doesn't happen every day. Since you're at the party anyway, go enjoy yourself.
Speaking of which, Lolo Logistics is really amazing. I thought they only shipped cargo safely across the globe, but turns out they can throw a feast too. They've even got new Federation specialties here.
Oh, it's been ages since I last had those. Maybe after graduation, joining Lolo Logistics wouldn't be a bad idea. With my skills, I could be a mechanic, or even a courier. Professors say interest is the best motivation for work or study. So if I'm into it, it's a good job for me.
Wait, you're not actually serious, are you?
Of course I'm serious. I've decided I'm gonna live life on my own terms, remember? That's why I gotta try everything that catches my eye. Who knows? I might just be a natural at it. All right, I'm heading back to the party. You have fun too!
Of all the common echoes here, I think that round one is...
It has been some time, Rover. These echoes. While Jinzhou does have echo terminals, the summoning process is heavily restricted. I heard the Renacita's Genesis Nexus draws on the Sentinel's power, allowing echoes to maintain form far longer. If we could use this technology at Jinzhou, the Midnight Rangers would see their burden greatly lifted. Of course, the principles behind the Genesis Nexus are complex and require careful study. What is it, Rover? Do you have some insight?
That's not the point. Aren't you supposed to be on vacation? Why are you still thinking about border defenses?
Vacation? I fear you misunderstand. I'm not here in a personal capacity. The Magistrate dispatched a delegation to Renacita to seek new agreements on trade and defense. I serve as the delegation's military attaché. It is my responsibility to ensure their safety. Evaluating the Genesis Nexus for potential adoption is also part of my duty.
So, strictly speaking, this is a work trip.
Correct. Our itinerary included this place, in part to establish new ties with Lolo Logistics.
Come to think of it, as long as I've known you, you've barely left the border. Oh, except that one time in Taoyuan Vale for the Riverside Games.
The situation back then was volatile with the Threnodians' resurgence. Remaining at the border to safeguard the city was my responsibility. That said, I can scarcely recall the last time I had a true respite.
Since you're already at the party, why not treat this as a vacation and relax a little? Even a general needs to recharge.
You're right. No matter how much I deliberate, decisions must wait until I return to Jinzhou. The delegation is secure for now. A brief rest here shouldn't hurt. Thank you. May you also find joy at this party, Rover.
Am I seeing things? Is that Rover? It can't be. So you are real. I'm sorry. Guess I'm just too tired. Everything's a blur. Don't worry. If I can find a decent sofa and sit for a while, I'll be fine.
Rough day at work?
Not really. Technically, I'm on vacation. Aragona's been quiet, so Lady Carlotta's promise of paid leave finally came through. I'm just here to breathe a little. It's true. I swear by this year's bonus. No work piling up, no sudden comms dragging me back to the vault. I thought once I was free from all the tasks and other responsibilities, I'd actually be able to enjoy the party. Maybe it's all the pent-up stress finally hitting me, or my brain short-circuiting now that it's not in work mode. But here I am, worn out after just a few hours. Who knew going on vacation could be so exhausting? Maybe a little too much fun. Normally, a couple cans of Devil's Kiss would perk me right up. But after stuffing myself with food, I can't stomach another drop. Vacation time's ticking away, and I haven't even started enjoying it properly. Whatever. I'd better find a quiet corner to rest for a bit. Have fun out there, my friend.
I thought you couldn't swim. What brings you out here so much? I thought you couldn't swim. I thought you couldn't swim. I thought you couldn't swim. What brings you out here so much?
How may I be of service, my friend? Thank you all. You've created the most joyful party. If what awaits us is but remembrance, my friend, then let us look back while we still may. The joyful times, after all, are like fireworks. Never more splendid than in this moment.
The Forever Fest was great, but Lola Logistics really kicked it up a notch.
Greetings, sir. Can I help you with something? Ugh, what a dull response. Why can't you just play along? It's been a long time, Rover.
Are you in the middle of some urgent mission?
Mission? Not at all. But sure, proper code words and disguises are essential for an undercover agent. Especially at a party with such a mixed crowd. Relax. I've already scoped the area. No one's listening in on us. Besides, like I said, I'm not here on assignment. I'm simply Yinlin on vacation. It's a long story. Remember Yang Yang, the Outrider? She told me about what you went through after Respuesta. The Carnival, Septimont. No doubt the Fraxidus were pulling the strings behind all those incidents. To understand their plans, I followed the clues and did some digging of my own. Yeah, they're a hard nut to crack. Luckily, I had support from the Magistrate and others in Jinzhou. I never planned to take them head-on. With their help, I infiltrated one of their bases and discovered a new scheme they were whipping up. We neutralized it before they could act. Those artificers were no match for the Midnight Rangers. After the operation, the magistrate restored my official file. She wanted me to return to the Public Security Bureau as a patroller, not as an undercover agent. It was my chance to step back into the light. And honestly, living in the shadows as a suspect wasn't exactly pleasant. It was a tempting offer, but I turned it down.
You turned it down? Why?
Every undercover agent has their reasons for staying in the game. Justice, ambition, revenge, you name it. No matter the motive, the work eats away at you. But someone's got to do the dirty work to keep Jinzhou safe. Rather than burden a rookie patroller, better to leave it to an experienced pro like me. How we end up on such a heavy topic. Let's drop it. For now, we're just here to have fun. Next time we meet, make sure you play along and don't blow my cover, all right?
The Thrasher Fest was great, but Noah Logistics really kicked it off.
Heard you've never lost in a game of Lone Star.
What's going on, Lumi?
It's honestly a small thing. Just a little brochure. The Lolo party went really well, so we're already planning the next one. Naturally, we need to do a bit of promotion. I'm thinking of real photos to show everyone the best side of it. Plus, these photos can also be a souvenir for everyone. So would you mind taking some photos for me? Not that I can't take them myself, but I'm only good at taking delivery pictures. But I'm sure you can take photos that everyone will be happy with. Fantastic! I'll wait for you here.
Are these Geisel's new friends? Haven't seen them around before.
They don't even seem to know him.
Geisel, did you see that pigeon? This is all an illusion.
I know, but I can always pretend it's real. As long as I'm here, it feels like this fest could last forever.
Can a Forever Fest truly make you happy forever?
I don't believe moments of joy or beauty or excitement can even exist inside eternity. Life's got to have ups and downs, or there's no story to tell. Can you know what happiness really is without being sad? Can you know the joy of being reunited if you never have to say goodbye? I know that these are your dearest memories, but when they happened, were you really there in the moment? It's time you grew up, Geisel.
I thought you couldn't swim. What brings you out here so much? I thought you couldn't swim.
Last time, Geisel asked me to help him recreate a particular drink.
Me too. It was called Starfall, I think. Apparently.
Last time, Geisel asked me to help.
I just took a stroll along the beach. The whole place got a makeover.
The credit goes to you.
I just took a stroll along the beach.
Stay behind me.
I thought you couldn't swim. What brings you out here so much?
The Forever Fest was great, but Lola...
I just took a stroll along the beach. The whole place got a makeover.
Heard you've never lost in a game of Lone Star.
The Forever Fest was great, but Lola Logistics really kicked it up a notch.
True.
I just took a stroll along the beach. The whole place got a makeover.
These Geisel's new friends?
Wow, that was quick! Can I take a look? Oh, exactly what I'd expect from Rover. Anyone who sees these will definitely want to join the Lolo party. You have to come again next time.
These Geisel's new friends? Haven't seen them around before.
They don't even seem to know him.
Strange. They're all quite nice and fun to be around.
What's on your mind, Lumi?
It's nothing really. I was just thinking about how I should spend my holiday this year. Well, since I'm always on the move for work, during holidays, I like to just stock up on a ton of good food and stay in. I'd make some rice noodles, maybe a fish head stew. I'm a proper foodie at heart. It's not really a new plan. I've traveled a lot and seen so many curious things. But there must be even farther places to see. I want to go somewhere I've never been before. Take my time, see the sights, and then travel to places even farther. Of course, I'll be back before the holiday is over.
That's a great idea, Lumi.
Let me get a plan together first. I haven't decided yet. But if I can't decide, I'll just keep moving forward. Who knows? Maybe what's waiting for me is where a river of stars falls.
Stay behind me. The Forever Fest was great, but Lola Logistics really kicked it up a notch.
Heard you've never
I
lost
just
a
took a stroll along the beach. The whole place got a makeover.
The credit goes to the new guest. Dark dreams persist.
Stroll along the beach. The whole place got a makeover.
The credit goes to the new guest.
I just took a stroll along the beach. The
Stay
whole
behind
place
me.
got-
What is this? Of all the common echoes here, I think that round one is...
How peculiar. I remember that Mr. Capone wasn't a book.
Stay behind me.
Wish the fireworks could stay up there forever.
Think they'd still be as beautiful?
Stay behind me. Stay behind me.
I thought you couldn't swim. What brings you out here?
Last time, Geisel asked me to help him recreate a particular drink.
Me too. It was called Starfall, I think.
I just took a stroll along the beach. The whole place got a makeover.
The credit goes to the new guest.
I wish I could have him design mine.
How may I be of service, my friend? Ah, you're curious how Geisel managed to see through my illusion at such a young age. Perhaps he has an eye for the unnoticed corners. Or he simply looks very much like another child. And I, too, struggle with parting. The real Cop Capot. I'm not sure if he still exists. Today and tomorrow, dawn and dusk. Perhaps somewhere in between, your paths will meet. When that time comes, we'll see if you can unravel his illusion.
I wish I could have him design mine. Wait, where is my house? I just took a stroll along the beach. The whole place got a makeover.
Something refreshing, please. Oh, is that the Academy's latest research result? I'll have a little of that as well. Let's adjust the ratio. A bit sweeter and less bitter, please. A bit more of this, if possible. Oh, let's include that. Some chocolate marshmallows might be nice. That looks promising. It looks wonderful. I'll take my sip now. It's great. I like it very much. Thank you, Mentor. Is there anything I can help you with, Mentor? Don't worry about me, Mentor. I'm feeling much better now. I've even taken on a new research project recently. I've encountered some obstacles, but the work is progressing bit by bit. President Lucilla told me the same thing. I suppose that's why she went out of her way to trick me into coming to this party. Still, I'm not convinced that stepping away from your work for a party will boost your research efficiency. There are too many unfinished reports and not nearly enough time. Besides, her theory may lack universality. I may be an outlier.
Sounds like you've got the perfect opportunity to test it right now.
You're right. A theory isn't proven or disproven until it's tested. You too, Mentor.
What should I have? I'll take the traditional Reganese tea with my favorite diced fruits. Not too sweet, not too sour. This is good. Some of this, please. May I have some of this? This is good. What if you added some leaves, symbolic of the laureate of the Carnival? Some of this, please. Finished already? This is delightful. That airy flavor, it reminds me of the breeze in Egla Town. Thank you. Would you like to talk? Oh, it's a wonderful party. Very lively. It reminds me of Raguna's Carnival. Everyone dropping their work and worries to frolic in the streets. Oh, the singing, the dancing, the masks. It didn't matter if you were from a rival family or one of those stern acolytes. For that one day, everyone just came together, sharing art and food you wouldn't see any other time. Now that Raguna is in peacetime, I'm sure they'll start hosting the Carnival again every year. And in the future, whether then it's a date, I'll look forward.
Oh, all that training's left me parched. How about an iced tea with a sweet and sour juice mixed in for extra kick? I like a little sweet and sour. No more, no less. Definitely add in a bit of that. Yeah, that's nice. Perfect! Now let's add some fresh fruit. That's the one! Oh, it looks fantastic! Let me take a sip. Oh, this is amazing. So cooling. It hits the spot better than heart pour. You know, you could go pro with this, warrior. I'd endorse you for free. Looking for a catch-up, warrior? Curious why I'm so fond of iced drinks? Well, picture this. I'm out there every day, swinging my sword and spear thousands of times under the blazing sun. Then there's the strength training, the simulation battles. Even I am completely wiped by the end of it. But hand me a tall, icy glass of fruit tea and let me chug it. Right? It's the drink for gladiators. And fun fact, heart pour only tastes this good because they actually took my advice when they developed it.
Last time, Geisel asked me to help him recreate a particular